We bought an Ex-Army Unimog to use a tow tug, come camper, come four-wheel drive, and we're slowly modifying it. In this video I fit some stairs to the back of the Unimog. Johan Bester manufactures these stairs and he's available on the Facebook group Ozmog. That's O-Z-M-O-G. I should say before we start that he's now changed his kit and improved it.
Okay, I'm going to fit some stairs to the Unimog. I was originally thinking of putting them here, coming down, basically repeating this sort of ladder here. But I'm now thinking I'll do it in the middle here, so you can walk up there. Probably have some rope coming down to act as a bit of a banister. But I'm going to put them in the middle here. I can always move them later on, just need to cover up some bolt holes and weld it up if it need be. So here's the package that arrives from Johan. Johan Bester created these, built these, and sent them to me. The package is 35 kilos, so weighs a fair whack. Hopefully not the weight of the actual stairs themselves, but we'll open that up and have a look. Okay, pack removed, all the outer casing removed. Here's the stairs themselves. A fair whack of bobber tape around them. Certainly secure and well packed and ready to go. And here are the stairs proper. A bit wider than I thought. Very nicely made. Has a fitting here with it. And a whole series of nuts and bolts here. Have a layer. Yes, I'm going to do that. I have to put this out and check out. Those are the things, the straps that come up and hold it together when finished. That was hold on with some tape, which just came off. And I'm guessing that's the top. Yeah. I'm going to have to figure this out. Yeah, time to start sitting. Look at how this gets assembled. And which way is up? Is up. Now that big package wrap contained these, which sort of what holds it together, or collapses it when it's finished, and these, which I assume is how it bolts on. So, yep, I have the stairs upside down, so now they're right way up. That's clearly how it attaches on to the Mog, and then the stairs collapse out from there. Okay, so here's my mud wrap. Basically the tailgate here is 2370 wide. Half of that's 1185 to the centre line. The actual stairs there are 875 wide. Half that's 437.5, and the offset from the side, here, I'm taking into account these two washers through to the centre line of this. This is 40mm to there, but the extra 4mm for these washers here. And I take it that's to give it plenty of space and flex on that. So I've allowed 44 to come in here to the line of that. Overall, that means from this datum here, I've got to come in 703.5 to that. And then, of course, we're 703.5 from there, but I'm not worried about that. I'll set this datum and then work forward from there to make the other holes. Right, there is 703.5. It's surprisingly wide. I can double check that, but I think the calculations are correct. I'd place the other one about there, meaning the stairs are about that wide, which looks about right. They're wider than I thought they were. Anyhow, now the issue is the two holes here have got to be positioned up or down depending on the height here. The idea is the top of the stairs is level with this. So, and that's when they're sort of folded up as opposed to folded down. That doesn't make much sense, I know, but I'll show you when we're finished. Here's how I believe it's meant to be. That recessed into the hole there. Don't know if you can see that too well. Double washers through there, single washer through here, and a little bit of leeway, so this is nice and easy to rotate around. Okay, so I've encountered the first problem. The what do you call it? 2 bolts here. They've got 20mm centers between there and there. So there's the 2 holes need to be 20mm apart. Assuming the top of the ladder comes to here, which is what Johan said, that would place the 2 holes here and 20mm below. This one though is positions at about 45. The trouble with being 45 is the lip at the back doesn't affect the lip at the front here. It's fine the front here, those 2 holes, but if you go to the back side, over here you can see it, the back side is only about 45. So it'd mean one hole's around about the centre here, and the second hole is right on this lip here, which I don't want to do. I want to move them so the 2 holes are sort of relatively centre here, or equally placed, so that the washers hopefully end here and end here, with the 2 holes being somewhere about there. That's going to lift it up probably about 5mm compared to this current position. So I'll try and look at that. Second thing is looking at the thickness here, which is going to determine the length of the bolts we need up here. The bolts here that Johan supplied, what's that, about 35 split from between from beneath the head. Now this is 30 there. The thickness of this is pretty much 10, so that's 40. 2 washers, 2mm each, 44. Then I've got to have the nut on the end. I want to be able to put the nut entirely on. The nut is about 10, so I need 54 to go through here, through the attachment bracket there, through here, through a washer, and then through a nut. And that's 54 for the shank here. So it's probably about a 55mm bolt. These are 45 I've got. No, they're 50. So it's still only just going to allow the half that to go on. It's not suitable. I need something longer than a 50. Okay, I've drilled here in the 2 marks that I made. Then I took this, positioned it in with a couple of bolts here to sort of test mark it, bring it over, and mark the circles here as where it was going to fit. It's exactly in line with this, certainly within 1mm. So now we'll test fit and do it up with these M8 65 bolts and try from there. Okay, so this is now connected to the stairs. These straps are just merely holding it in place because it likes to drop down, of course. There's nothing holding it up. Once it's disconnected, it becomes proper stairs. But these will hold it in place, these brackets. Here's one up here. This part obviously goes to the bottom. This part cantilevers over the top, and you ratchet it down to hold it in place there. So here's the parcel, little bits and pieces that the Johan sent. These will go on somewhere up here and be what that connects to. So given this is all upside down, when it folds up into, I don't want these to drop off that. So they're effectively going to be mounted what looks like upside down here, with the idea that when they're inverted, they're the right way up. And this is forcing itself onto this plate and not onto this plate. So this will hold the weight of it from the top. This will then clip on and stop it falling into that. Hopefully that's how it works. Okay, here's the stairs all connected up. Obviously without the latches here, but I've at least measured them up and looked where to put those. I figured it was easy to put the stairs down and put these in here, and down here, than to try and do it with them up. But there's a look at the stairs down. And this is how the what you call it, lever up, and that's where it's supposed to be up and level. I think it won't hurt being slightly under level, but looks good there. In terms of stairs being sturdy, my wife and I have both been up it. Here the ground's not quite level, so you can see why this one is vertical, this one's not quite vertical. It's because the stair here is tilted up. But yeah, looking good again. You can see the workmanship here, the welding done, and these, I don't know how much many of these there are used, but it would have been a lot of effort to try and put these through, so well done you again. Nice sort of surface. I'm thinking about putting some anti-slip on this. I'll at least buy some and put it on and try it. It's particularly on the front edge here. Maybe some reflective on the edge there. I'll have a look at that and see how it goes. Okay, it's a couple of days later. I went and got some more various bolts and screws, etc., up here. I also put on some tape here. My wife tried at the stairs and tripped on them. So how you can trip on something this obvious, I don't know, but I put some, this tape was $10, I think 14 actually. And this one, same. This is reflective, so at night we'll be able to make it fairly obvious where these stairs are. Might have put some reflective tape on the side here just so it sticks out of the night with being able to see it, and I don't think you can miss it. And of course, this is already fairly good grip, but this is much better grip here now, so that's great. I'm about to sort of drill these holes, and what I found is once you actually put this on, these holes, I'm not saying impossible or anything like that, but just a little bit awkward here, and particularly sort of under here, is getting the space up in there to be able to do the drill. So just a little bit awkward, but no big deal at all. Okay, there was a small pack of M5 nuts and bolts here. This is sort of a screw head there. Intended to put these things on. These. I'm going to try and move away from this because I'm going to actually try and paint this and go with black instead. So it'll just sort of show up less, I think, than the nice bright silver. So bought these and some wherever they. It's putting out some lock nuts here somewhere just to go on them. Okay, here's a mistake I made. I put these on this face, where they're supposed to go on the angled face here, which of course tilts this over much further. When I had them on here, did up, the clips would slip off. You can see now those are bent much further over, and it's a much better position to hold them. So I'll now put the whole thing up and show you that. So this is it finalised and packed up. These are the over centre clips here, and you just lift those off. This one here too. Once that's done, drop down, there it comes out, steers come out. This then needs to be lifted up. Pipe aligned in here, steers the outline in here. Etc. When you're finished, let's clip up. Oops. This will be out every time. That clops down. Concertina's up. Clip. Clip. Done. That's it. Good job, Johan.